Welcome back to the day 4 of building my AI career mentor project from scratch. In the previous video, I set up the fast API backend and created my first working API route. But today I want to make the project structure like little more professional by separating the routes into their own modules using something called APIRouter. One thing I'm slowly realizing while learning the backend development is that writing the code is only one part of the process. Organizing the code properly is equally important. And if everything lives inside the one file, things become messy very quickly. So let's open our root folder. As you can see here, inside this we'll open the analysis.py file, and I'm going to create a separate route from let's write the code from. Okay, we'll import the API router, set as simple as it. Then we'll create an instance. Where is it? This creates basically a smaller route manager specifically for this model. You can think of it like a separate department inside a larger application, kind of like how colleges has different department, like admission for admission it is a different department, for let's say for inquiry it is different department, such like. Then what we'll do is, right now main py is acting like the main reception area, and this analysis router will become a separate department connected to it. Let's type again. Now I'm creating a simple post endpoint. Let's create a simple endpoint at router dot post. Let's create a simple function. uh, let's name it as analyze resume. And we'll return again a simple message just like yesterday. We'll add a status here. Okay, let's add a status. We can call it as a success, and then we'll add a message. Let's say we are creating an analysis department, so we can type a message, the AI career mentor analysis is open. Okay, I think that's it from our analysis file. Right now this is just a dummy endpoint, but the end goal is to slowly build the architecture first before adding the actual AI logic. Now we'll move back to our main.py. We have to give root to this file also. So what we'll do is we'll just import from app.main. No, sorry, app.roots like. We'll import our file name, what is analysis. Okay, rest is as is, and then we have to call one method here, app.include router. Okay, this line basically connecting the analysis department to the main application. We'll add one prefix here. Before that we have to tell that analysis dot router will add a prefix. Okay, so what is this prefix? The prefix is the part is something called as API versioning. So let's say if in future I want to change the API completely, so the older version will not affect, as we can learn we can run both version 1 and version 2 simultaneously. Let's say add a tag. Just a second. I didn't close it. Okay, now we've created all the things. Let's Okay, our endpoint become a slash API slash v1 slash analyze, and apparently this is very common industry practice because later companies can release version 2 API without breaking older applications, as I just explained. The tag section is simply helps organize the Swagger documentation more clearly. Okay, so let's run it. Open our terminal. We just need to test if everything working fine. Let's open a new terminal. Okay, let's terminate previous one. Open new terminal. We have to use just same command that we used previously in our previous video. What uvcon app.main, and we'll use okay, we'll wait for a few seconds. Okay, our server is up. Let's check. If everything goes correctly, the server should start successfully. Okay, it's working fine. Let's use the doc command. Okay, okay, something went wrong, I guess. I think I haven't saved the file. Let's save it. Shut down the server. Let's run it again. Now I will check. Docs. Okay, still the same issue. Let me check what's wrong. Let's open the analysis file. I have given all the required path here. Okay, this is fine. Maybe the issue is in min.py. Okay, what's the issue here? Okay guys, I have figured it out the issue. I think something was wrong with my port number 800. So what I've tried is I've run my project on 8001 port. Let's enter, and as we check on this port, let's say talks. Here you can see our post route. Let's check it out. Just a second. Try it out. Execute. Here you can see our status is equal to success and the message that we have passed. Okay, so that bug take a long time. The port issue was there. I have changed all the codes, all the typos. So I guess that's how backend works. Mm, and I hope I have explained it well. Let's continue where we left. Okay, so I can see our analyze point endpoint is connected successfully, and there it is. Our first modular API route is officially working. Honestly, the backend development is starting to feel less scary once I understand why this structure exists. And as we get to know the port error, I will try to read more about it. But now I'm trying to understand the reasoning behind the architecture also. So, yeah, if you have any approaches, suggestions, or correction, do let me know in the comments. I'm trying to become a better developer one day at a time. So let's continue this journey. Thank you.